We have done 3 Accelerate programs. 2 were full 3-month versions, and then we've done a 1-month version recently. So what was your first experience of Accelerate?
Challenges. This is the same person who told you 3 years earlier that I don't have time to commit. So yes, the Accelerate is a shorter program, but the level of commitment is much higher than any of the 1-year programs that
Did I say intense? I did, didn't I?
It was so intense. The first one was very difficult, but because I really needed it. I was at a stage of my life where certain areas that we were able to identify were not working for me. And the Accelerate focused on those areas.
And I think part of the intensity with Accelerate comes from the fact that most of the work I do is I do the work and you get to just sit and enjoy the results. But Accelerate has a slightly different component, which is you have to show up every day for you.
I was an active participant in this journey, which meant that Amal, wake up. Okay, this is your life. This is your healing journey. You have to do the work too. It was not easy at the beginning. So that program faced me and I was ready.
And then we let you have a bit of a break because of that level of intensity in that first experience. And then we did a second one.
Well, yeah, I came back saying, I want another one.
Maybe it's a bit like going on a roller coaster ride. It's scary, you scream a lot, you go, I'm never doing this again. And then you get off and you go, can I go again?
Exactly. The second one also took it a step further. I was more composed all through it. I kind of found myself. I was able to articulate who I am better in that second Accelerate program. But I saw how, because I was getting into terms with who I am, that my circumstances changed. You said it right from the beginning that maybe you don't have control over everything around you, but when change happens inside you, you will see the ripple effect. And this is exactly what happened with the second Accelerate. I changed. I was more myself. I got to know exactly what I am, who I am, how I want to be, and not necessarily all of the circumstances around me liked that. So there was change around me. And then even those things that went up and down, and I don't want to say upheavals, but
it was a bit like all the balls got thrown up in the air and then some of them landed in different places, but it did feel like all of them landed.
And I remember you telling me, there's nothing you can do, just wait. Okay, I just had control over myself, my words, my actions. And that's what the second Accelerate program helped me do.
And then we've done another short version. We got under a microscope and went, this is the one thing we're going to focus on. And we did it in a 4-week window.
I was very specific. We zoomed in, I think, because I went in the program with a very specific area in mind. Yes, it was intensive, but it was easy, because I knew what I wanted to get out of it.
You kind of went from, I don't know how I'm going to deal with this, to the next conversation was, I did this and I was completely me.
What was amazing about it, this Accelerate program managed to put me not just at the right path, but I can see my way. So I have a plan and I have a roadmap and I see the results by the end of the road.
I certainly didn't show you how to write a roadmap, but I did give you that ability to move the emotions out of the way, to move your mindset. I do use the word accelerate deliberately because it does move you really quickly.
For me to change my mindset to be able to achieve what I want to achieve. And this is growth. There's no divide between the person and the professional here. Once I grow personally, everything around me will flourish too.